Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is the YSN Power Hour, and it's all brought to you thanks to our friends over at Toyota of Warren, DJ Yoakley, Sam Torres. The hot take is with us, Eric Hughes, and making his triumphant return, ladies and gentlemen, to the broadcast, Ty Bartell. Gentlemen, how are you today?
Doing great. I mean, it's football season, man. It's week 2. How can we not be doing great, right?
Well, Ty, I mean, you're back in the Al-Qaeda prison, so we want to make sure you're not being held at gunpoint to say that you're doing great. Blink twice if you need assistance, pal.
Yeah, we're all good, too. I keep the flag that I keep hanging up keeps falling down. I have to get myself some better
Don't
kind
let
of
that baby touch the ground. Don't let it touch the ground.
Yeah, I know. I got it sitting next to me on the little desk.
Hughesy, hair looks phenomenal tonight, buddy.
Thanks. I originally wanted to go full Slim Shady, just full on bleach it all the way blonde, but I was advised otherwise, Start off with highlights first, see how you like it. And I love this, so who knows, maybe next time I will.
Yeah, it really is a shout out to the late 90s, I guess. I mean, what is that, 97 where the tips and the highlights just kind of came back?
Yeah.
I may have had hair, and I may have highlighted my hair, maybe a little sun in. Who didn't in 1997? It was the Backstreet Boys, in sync. I mean, Hughes.
I wanted it. I wanted it. My mom wouldn't let me. I had the perfect hair to get the Justin Timberlake thing going. It was a no-go in my house.
Buddy, good on your mom. Good on your mom. That's all I'm going to say right there is good on your mom. All right, boys, we got lots of games to cover. 32 on the broadcast slate tonight. We have one tomorrow. We tried to get the second one, really tried. Unfortunately, Western Reserve, we're sorry, we're not going to be able to get there. It's just everybody's busy. The late change and getting to a Saturday game, it is tough this time of year, especially with fair and stuff like that. It's family time. It's Labor Day weekend, but we want to say this. We wish you absolutely well. We want you to bring home that dub this weekend, and then we'll talk about it on Tuesday at Ben's Restaurant. So without further ado, let's get this party started, boys. Good week for us last week. YSN teams, I mean, they were what we thought they were going to be. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot of good games, but the games we did, seemingly the teams that we expected to go on and win did. The surprise, let's start there. The surprise of the week, did anybody have a game that really surprised them, or from a standpoint of like, all right, this team could potentially be something different than everybody thought they were last week? Any thoughts, guys, on the early going?
Yeah, I think for me, I thought that I really did believe that Boardman had a good chance at winning that game. But the way they won that game and fighting tooth and nail the way they did, that 1-point victory, those are things that you're going to be able to build on all year. And, Haas is boss. And I'm a Spartan believer.
I'm with you. I'm glad you said that, because that was the game that I felt like they could pull it off. I didn't know that they had that heart-stopping, heart-pounding, adrenaline-filled offense, and the thrill of the game really kind of came over Boardman last weekend. And kudos to DJ Doda; he does a great job out there at Boardman, and a fantastic job. The Spartans 1-0. Also, guys, 1-0 for the first time since 2016. The East Palestine, by God, Bulldogs, baby. Taking the nation by storm with a big win over Newton Falls. Chris Colucci joins us. Fur, how are you, buddy?
Doing great.
All right. So, yeah, the Palestine.
That was a sweet call, too.
That was mine too. Was the EP Bulldogs last week, man? I was expecting them to win because of everything you were saying about them, but by how much they won, I was not expecting them to hang that big of a score too, and a statement victory week 1 too. That was surprising to me.
Some may call it explosive. Some may call it a lot of frustration that's built up over the last few years. But call it what you want. It's a victory in week 1, and they look to get week number 2 victory at Wyndham. Which, guys, we're going to talk about. But I listen, that might be the game of the night. It might be the game of the night with two teams both scored over 40 last week, and two teams that have been struggling for a very long time facing off in week 2 head-to-head non-conference matchup. Do not sleep on this. And by the way, if you can't get out to Wyndham High School tonight, you can watch it right here on YSN. Thanks to the Wyndham folks out there handling it. DJ Gross, I appreciate you so much for making sure that Wyndham gets on. The Bombers will be on the network tonight taking on the Bulldogs, and we will pick that in just a minute. All right, you guys ready to do what we do?
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, it's time to pick them. All right, let's start at the top, alphabetical order, visitors first. Alliance at Louisville. Rob Johnson will have the call on Spotlight Media via YSN. Sammy, you taking the Leps or the Aviators?
Alliance, they took a pretty big loss last week to Padua, but I think Padua is very, very good. It's going to be a tough game for this one, but the Leopards, they've looked good early in the year, so I think I'm pretty confident going with Louisville.
It's the first game we're picking. I can't go against the YSN team. Spot me.
Fur?
Louisville or Alliance? I know Alliance had a state champ wrestler last year, so give me Alliance.
Oh, criminy Dutch. It took you 3 minutes to jump on here and start talking about wrestling. Eric Timberlake.
I'll take the home team. Give me Louisville.
All right, Louisville. I'll take Louisville as well to walk away winners against the Aviators here at home. By the way, are the Leopards, so they're in the spot house. So we'll see how that goes for them. 7:30 tonight, a Blackhawk at Beaver showdown, and we've got Noah Doty on the call. A little PA bright lights action for us. Let's speak to our resident expert in Pennsylvania, Eric Hughes. Who are you taking in this one, the Cougars or the Warriors? Or no, excuse me,
Not a
the
PA.
Cougars or the Bobcats, Battle of the Cats.
First of all, not from PA. Second of all,
I didn't say you're from PA. I said you're a resident expert. You like Mohawk.
I thought you called me PA resident. But no, I'll go with Beaver in this one.
I would not try to offend you like that. Fur, who do you have?
Yeah,
You don't have any wrestlers in Pennsylvania.
PA wrestling is one of the best states for wrestling behind Ohio. But give me Blackhawk.
Oh, dude, you are a scumbag twice today already. You are
double scum.
My bad.
You are pawn scum right now. All right, let's go to Ty. What do you have?
I love my man Noah Doty. I know he's a Beaver grad too. So if there's just a big group of Noah Doties on the field too, give me Beaver.
Fun fact today about Noah Doty: he was about 4 inches away from a hole-in-one at the East Palestine Country Club. So
wow,
he's always a ringer in golf.
An 8-iron he used. So congrats, Noah, on your almost hole-in-one. Appreciate you, Sammy. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to repeat exactly what Ty said. If Noah's riding with the Beavers, so am I. Give me the Beavers. Or give me Beaver, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bobcats as well. Noah is going to have I think he's going to have a great broadcast tonight. Best of luck as I want to say this is week 1 for them. I mean, I know they played last week, but this is the first week on YSN for football. So welcome, Bobcats, to YSN. All right, so let's go Brookfield at Springfield. Chris Sigler, Steve Leslie, all the dynamic duo are on the call tonight, boys. I got a chance to see Springfield last week. I don't know what I saw. I've said this before. I don't know if it was just a bad week for Springfield, if it was a great week for South Range, or a little bit mixed in between. Brookfield played Hubbard. You're playing up 2 divisions. All that being said, I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to take Springfield. Let's go with Sam.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think this game has the potential to actually be the game of the night. I think both of these teams played monsters. South Range, make no mistake, folks, they are a monster. And when Hubbard can run the ball the way they did in week 1, they're a monster too. I feel bad for any of the NE8 teams who are going to have to go against either one of those. So tonight, this is going to be a close one. I'm a big Springfield guy when it comes to football. Give me Springfield.
First flexing his little muscles down there with his South Range shirt on, trying to make sure he gets on the air. Ty.
Yeah, like Sam said, this is going to be one of these type of games tonight with the way these two teams play, the style these two teams play. I'm going to give it to the home team, though. I think the edge is just going to go to the home team. Give me the Tigers in this one. I think it's going to be close, though.
All right, Mr. Muscles, go ahead.
Both these schools are YSN schools, right?
Correct.
Darn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Never mind. Now I remember. I remember what's going on.
Give me. This one's tough. Brookfield, they won last week, right?
They lost.
They
Did
lost.
you not listen to the entire intro?
No, it's been a long day. Give me Springfield.
All right. Did that hurt?
100%.
I was gonna say the South Range guy that had to hurt a little bit. All right, Husey, who do you have?
Yeah, I'll take the Tigers in this one also. Had a rough week last week against a really good South Range team. I'm expecting to bounce back, so give me Springfield.
Hubbard's good too. And could be potentially very good. So again, like let's not just say that Brookfield lost to some schmo. I mean, they played a very good Hubbard team, and I think both these teams have the potential to be very good, Brookfield and Springfield. So Springfield sweeps it, correct?
Yeah.
Across the board, sweep it, get the brooms out. All right, we got Brooke at Beaver Local. Michael McKenzie makes his return home from college to make sure that he's got the call for us tonight on YSN. I'm going to go with Beaver Local. They're the home team. They're our team. They're America's team, and they're going to keep Brooke babbling downstream. Give me the Beavers. Sam.
Yeah, you said we got McNuggies back on the call tonight. Oh, it's Beaver Local's night, both on the call and on the field. Give me Beaver Local.
Ty.
Yeah, I think after the rough week to a very good Struthers team last week, I think one thing that Coach McKenzie is very good at is getting his Beavers team to bounce back. I expect them to do that tonight. Give me Beaver Local.
Fur.
Continue on the train with Beaver Local.
Husey.
Yeah, I'll take Beaver Local also. I mean, last week, another team, they played a tough team. Really good Struthers team who's going to make another deep run this year, but we'll talk about Struthers later. But yeah, give me the Beavers.
I like this next game, guys. Cheney at Struthers. You mentioned Struthers, Husey. This is now the chance you get to talk about them. Very big up front. We talked about it on Channel 21 WFMJ in the Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs high school matchup brought to you by YSN. I'll tell you what, I like Struthers a lot up front. They've got some dynamic players. They got Bam Bam, and they have Jason Dukes, who are skill players, and they've got a couple other names that are on the come up. Here is my factor, and I think I said it last night on that show, is if this comes down to Struthers having to throw the ball a lot, just remember, in the back of your mind, Cheney forced 7 turnovers last week. 7 turnovers. So if Struthers runs the ball, they play their game. If they have to throw the ball a lot, if they're behind the chains because of penalties or anything like that, the tide could turn over to Cheney, and they've got some incredible athleticism that everybody talks about. Matt Jones, arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the entire area. That being said, I'm going to say Struthers, being at home, able to run the ball, establishes it early, often, and they win a very close game over Cheney tonight. Sam.
You know, you talked about 7 turnovers last week, and I think the biggest strength that Struthers offers this year is how big they are up front. It's their elite offensive line play. But to completely counter that, I think Cheney has some of the best, if not the best, defensive linemen on the network and some of the best in the state. They're sending guys to D1 colleges on the defensive side. Their quarterback is Matt Jones. Who? Matt Jones. That guy is an absolute factor. Oh. And I'm going to keep up the streak going. Give me the Cowboys, baby.
All right, Ty.
It's going to be a very, very good game. Like you said, it's going to be in the trenches. I think that this game's going to be determined as most games are, but these two teams have a very good line, both sides of the ball. I like the Wildcats, though. I feel like they've been building the last couple years. I like the way that they've been able to continuously get better each year. I think they're going to take that next big step and build some character against a very tough physical Cheney team tonight.
All right, just so we're all on the same page, potentially 79 degrees at kickoff, 82 degrees at kickoff with the possibility of some showers. So put those into your picks as well. All that brought to you by Storm Tracker 21, by the way. Kudos to them. All right, Fur, who do you got?
I have to go with the NE8 school in Struthers.
That's it.
That is it. NE8 school.
I was waiting for like
Struthers.
the reel in. Like, all right, I'm gonna go with the NE at school of Struthers because. All right, cool. All right,
No, I'm quick. I'm quick with my picks.
All right, quick with the picks. All right, Husey, you've been waiting for this one. Go ahead.
How many times does Rose have to win for Sam to finally pick us? I'm just saying. But not and all. I mean, both these schools, they like to play smash mouth football, love to run the ball, especially with, you mentioned the conditions tonight. I expect a lot of that tonight. I think this can actually be a real contender for game of the night. I think it's going to be low scoring by the Wildcats point out in the end.
All right. Anthony Malone and Juice Otto, Tommy Otto, going to have the call for us tonight for that particular
Great
game.
combo. That's going to be a great call with us,
Dude,
no doubt.
The odd couple. I love it. I can't wait to hear it. I'm sure it's going to be wild. So enjoy it, Wildcat Nation. Derek Rhodes making the jaunt down to Hanoverton, where the Eagles of United will host East Canton in what kind of, I mean, I say this reluctantly because it is a backyard rivalry. I mean, you go through Hanoverton to get to East Canton somewhat. So one of those situations. I am going to go with United. I think DJ Ogilvy is sandbagging us all, and he's got a team that is worthy of potential a league title, worthy of potentially a district. I mean, they could do a lot of things here on the lowdown because everybody thinks the EOAC as a whole is down. I'm going to go with United. Ty, who do you go with?
Yeah, I love the Golden Eagles here as well. Like you said, Coach Ogilvy just finds ways to shell out great teams year in and year out, and they're the most consistent team, it feels like, in the EOAC in the last, I'd say, 10. So, yeah, give me the Eagles in this one to continue that hot train early.
Fur, since Sam is gone.
Give me the U.
We need a wellness check on Sam up in Ashtabula. There's nobody close to him. That's the worst part.
Yacht Club's calling.
The Yacht Club. All right, Husey, who do you have?
I'll take United also.
I hope Sam didn't have a red alert there or a golden alert. It
Couldn't
might
handle
be a
the
golden
heat.
alert. I'm going to go with the heater. He's dropping heat possibly. So hopefully it's not a red alert for Sam at this point. And he makes it back safely and soundly back to his chair and the locker room that he's sitting in front of. Let's go to lost my place here. Let's go to East Palestine at Wyndham. We can wait no longer, folks. We can wait no longer. What potentially could be the game of the night. Two teams scoring over 40 last week, meeting up at Wyndham. Somebody's going to be on top of the, not just the press box, on top of the high school, shooting down for YSN. And we will see the brown and orange, the brown and white of the East Palestine Bulldogs taking on the black and gold of the Wyndham Bombers. Let's start with Hughes. Hughes, do you believe in the Bulldogs or are you believing in the Bombers?
The East Palestine Bulldogs, yes, I do believe in. 2-0. Give me East Palestine.
Forward Bulldogs. All right. Fur.
Any WWE fans out there, the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker, right now his big thing is, give me the Bulldogs.
Do you know why? Do you know why Braun Breaker does that?
Because he's a dog.
He's a dog. No, his dad is Rick Steiner, the dog-faced gremlin.
The more you know.
Drop some history on you first.
Star graphic. All right. Ty? Who do
I
you
know.
believe in?
I might be a villain to everyone in EP. No one picked the Bombers last week. If I was on the show, I would have showed them some love. They're senior heavy. I believe in Jake. Give me the Bombers at home, Wyndham.
Jack Eye, this is playing.
Jack Eye is the quarterback. Jake Eye is the coach. I believe in Jake.
You
Jake
believe in all the eyes.
Eyes are all seeing in Wyndham territory.
Ty's
baby.
favorite
Come
letter
on.
is the letter I. It's brought to you by the letter I. All right, Ty's got Wyndham. Sam.
Listen, last week I said 5-5 starts last week. It's going to continue here, baby. Give me the East Palestine Bulldogs.
Oh, man. Guys got me excited. I am going to go with the Wyndham Bombers.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Listen,
That's fake.
and that is a hot take. And it's been bothering me all day. I've been on the fence all day. The only reason is because I think Wyndham has the offense, and Jack Eye is a dog. He is an absolute dog when it comes a 75-yard kick return. Are you kidding me? And then he put it in the end zone a couple more times just for kicks. Oh, come on, man. Like, with all due respect, because I think Owen Yuriauchi could be putting up big numbers in this game. This is going to come down to whatever defense decides to stand up and maybe who has the football last. If it were an EP, I'm taking EP. It's in Wyndham. There's some crazy stuff that goes down in Wyndham, folks. They're making a shoot from the top of a school building. Like, it is nuts. Okay, so if EP wants this, they're going to have to get it early. Otherwise, Wyndham has the advantage. I'm taking the Bombers, which I know I don't know if my family is safe at this point. So please evacuate. Leave. But good
no
luck to
Gorbies for you.
No Gorbies for me. No Gorbies for me. I'm not getting any Gorbies tonight. But in all seriousness, congratulations both those teams. I mean, they have had a long time that each of them have seen 1-0 versus 1-0, and this is a big game feel tonight. Good luck to both teams. We're excited for it. All right, let's go to Edgewood and Grand Valley. Sam, take us through this one.
So this game, I think before week one, and no disrespect to Grand Valley, this is just me being truthful. I think a lot of people expected this game to just kind of be a blowout. Edgewood go out there, win 30, 40 points. It's what they did last year. Edgewood passes the ball very, very well. Nate Stewart, who is a first-year quarterback for the Edgewood Warriors, throw for about 120 yards in week one against a very, very good Garrettsville team. But Grand Valley showed me something last week against Conneaut in that 26-29 loss that I have not seen since I've started following these teams. They ran the ball incredibly well. Andrew Soltis, 159 yards rushing. The wing tee is working for them. They've got a lot of things going in there for them. But with that being said, I think the air attack that Edgewood offers is going to be too much. I'm taking the Warriors.
Ty?
Yeah, I like Edgewood in this game as well, too. Everything Sam said convinces me otherwise of the Warriors.
Fur.
I'm picking them every week until the man returns. In honor of Big Mike, give me Edgewood.
You had to say you Beetlejuice. Because he's here, right? I saw him earlier. He's on. There he is. Here he goes. Here you go, buddy. It's all for you.
Yeah.
Just for you, Fur. Hughes, who do you got?
I'll take Edgewood in this one. It's also like kind of crazy to me how Edgewood, they've done such a great job turning around that program the last 8 years or so. We played them when I was at Struthers. It always felt like a free one to schedule, but now Sam's going to talk about them winning by 30 or 40 points potentially. Quite a turnaround for them. So congrats to them. I'll take the Warriors.
Lose now? Fur's gone.
Fur.
All right. Pull this.
Big
back.
Mike picked him up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's going to go pick up Big Mike real quick.
Fur. Somebody's done for Fur. Let's go to there. Here he's back. Fur, I'm so glad you're okay. We thought Big Mike came and got you. Let's go to that was what Edgewood and Grand Valley. I'm taking Edgewood as well. I think did I go yet? Edgewood. Holy Name at Niles, Dakota. DK Kotzel has this one. Tough loss for Niles in week number one. They started on that Thursday. They've had an extra day to prepare for Holy Name. There's a lot of people throughout the week that have said, hey, Niles, it's going to be a tough year. They may not win a game. Au contraire, mon frere, they win tonight. They win tonight against Holy Name. Sam.
This one is tough. I really, especially when it's teams that I'm not super familiar with, hate to go against the grain with YSN. But I look at Howland. I think Howland is a pretty good program, but I think Holy Name is really one of the top programs out there. It's going to be an uphill battle, and I'm going scumbag on this one. Give me Holy Name.
Oh, there's one scumbag. All right, Ty. Would you like to join the party?
These picks don't count for anything. Everyone was loving and believing Niles when Antoine Gardner was tearing it up. I'm going to believe in him this year as well. Give me the Red Dragons.
Hell yeah, Ty. Hell yeah. All right, let's go. Hughes, you're up now.
I feel really bad about this one.
You scumbag.
I just don't. Yeah, I got to take Holy Name in this one.
That's messed up.
Sorry.
Because what's Holy Name's mascot?
The Green Wave?
No, I'm not asking you, Sam. You probably know.
I think.
What are they? What is it?
That's a good question.
See? You just wanted to be a scumbag. That's all you wanted to do. Don't bet against Niles. Fur.
I'm not quick at typing. Give me Niles.
What are you typing?
I was gonna look up their
Oh,
so I can say give me the blank and
text Mike and see if he'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Gary Altizer, welcome to the show. Would you like Holy Name or Niles?
Mike's muted.
I'll go with the YSN team. I'm not Chris.
Thanks.
Give me the-
Thank you very much. They
The
appreciate
YSN school.
it. Let's go Howland and Poland. Guys, now Matt Romeo has the call tonight. I was with the Poland Bulldogs on Monday. Talked to Coach Pavlansky. There's a general that was in the locker room. I don't want to say the name because I'll get it wrong. There was a coach that was in the locker room for Poland, now coaches for Howland. If you have that, you get extra points. It starts with a J, and I can't remember what it is. Jones or Johnson? I want to say Jones. They're not taking Howland lightly. Coming off a big Week 1 victory, Howland has momentum. A lot of people believing in the Tigers right now. Poland with a big win over the Quakers. 2 1-0s battling, and potentially could be another big game. We saw a lot of, one-sided games last week. We could see a lot of close games, and this one could be one of them. Sam, who you taking?
Listen, I mean, kudos to the Howland Tigers on their Week 1. It was fantastic football. You guys went out there and really got the job done. I just really think Poland is built different. Give me Poland in this one.
All right, one for Poland. Ty?
I mean, I do like the way Howland played last week. I mean, when you come off of a shutout, too, that defense is feeling fired up. They're going to be excited and juiced tonight. But I think just like, again, my X factor is going to go to the home team, and Poland being at home, they're just a different animal when they got that blue and white surrounding them. Give me Poland.
Gary, how about you? You're muted.
This one was a tough one for me. I was back and forth on it. I'm going to go with the Bulldogs, but I don't feel real confident about it.
Do we have a Drew Pasteur sighting yet? Is there a spread for these games? Has he done that? I don't know if he does it from like Week 1 or not.
Yeah.
If anybody can check up on
he even did
that
it for Week 1.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, how do you know? Like, that's incredible. Not
Right,
that people should be
how?
actually gambling
How?
on this. No. Bad. Illegal.
It's minus 8, Poland minus 18.
Okay.
Poland's an 18-point favorite.
That's about right.
If you want to get real interesting, do you take the points, guys that took Poland?
I'll go mustard line on that.
Okay. I would take Howland in the points if we were
Yeah,
looking at that
I
way.
don't. I mean, coming off of a shutout, I don't know if I could take the points with Poland on that one. I think it might be a little bit closer.
I wouldn't.
Husey?
No.
Yeah, Husey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll take Poland to lose by double digits. Give me Holland.
That was an awesome swerve.
You
What
think
a
I'm picking
swerve.
Poland? Come on.
Sure.
I can't top that, but I was able to watch Poland last week. They look real good. Get the squeegees out tonight. Give me Poland.
Wow. Okay. I too, I'm going to take Poland, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I really do. That's not a knock on Poland, but I think Howland's believing in themselves a little bit. And if there's a little bit of rain, folks, ball gets a little slippy out there. Ball gets a little slippy. You just never know which way it's going to go. Okay. I'm going to take the Poland Bulldogs here, but you just never know. Okay. Just never know. Let's go on to, I don't even know where that came from, by the way, that I don't know. Let's go Independence at Conneaut. Wow TV has it. Sam, what do you got for us here?
So Independence is one of those CVC teams that, they struggle most years in that conference. It's usually a pretty good battle between them and like Beechwood and, some of the smaller schools in that CVC. I think Conneaut had one of the biggest comebacks I've ever actually watched last week, going into halftime down 20-8. And winning that one 29-26. Isaiah Bowles ran for 172 yards. Conneaut threw 2 interceptions in that game, and it was almost 4. It really should have been 4. I think Rocco Dobrin is going to get right back to what Rocco does, which is run the ball. And Conneaut's going to win this one handedly.
Yeah, I agree. I can't disagree with that too. I think Conneaut over Independence, like Sam said, Independence has had their struggles too. Give me the YSN teams. Give me the Spartans.
Sorry, I was muted too. Gary?
I have to trust in Sam for these teams up north. Conneaut.
Husey?
Yeah, I'm feeling Conneaut in this one also.
Fur?
Keep it rolling, Conneaut.
Give me Conneaut as well. Give it the old sweep ski, Sammy. All right. It is time for Jefferson at Lakeview. Like our Lakeview?
Yeah.
The old NE8 rivals playing each
Yeah,
other?
baby. 2 in a row.
All right. I'm going to call him Scotty Dimes because every time I see his name on here, I just want to call him Scotty Dimes. So is it Dinos? Demos. Yeah, we spelled that 100% wrong. Man, no, we didn't. That's good. Scotty Dimes. He's Scotty Dimes. Has the call for us. Sam, what do we got for Jefferson and Lakeview? Is this the old NE8 matching up again?
Yeah, so Lakeview, they looked impressive in week 1 as well. Big win for Lakeview in week 1. And I think it's really easy to look at Jefferson and Girard and look at that score, right? 56-29, and think that Jefferson just went out there and got absolutely manhandled. That is not the case. That game was 21-7 going into halftime. There were 2 scores in the fourth quarter with under a minute that Girard put on to open up that game that way. And Dylan Burlingham threw for 322 yards in that game. Cage Bozar had 176 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns in that game. This is an explosive offense. Lakeview, I think from Jefferson's time in the NE8, was always one of the teams that they felt like they could compete with year in, year out, and they're going to get a huge push tonight. I'm going to take Jefferson in this one. It's going to be close. It's going to be a fight.
Who's messing with the mics? Fur?
I was getting horrible feedback.
Yeah, I'm getting horrible feedback too. I don't know where that's coming from.
It stopped now. I
Yeah,
was
so
too.
We must have figured it out.
Must have
Don't
been
ever
Jay.
mute my mic, Fur. I will drive over and beat that ass if you ever touch my mic again.
That's why I muted it real quick.
I saw it said the host muted your mic. I was like, all right, who has the controls to mute me? First, I looked at Hughes and I'm like, no, we know better than give him any controls. That would just be bad. It'd be like giving, well, we're not going to get political, but it would be like giving someone the bomb. Let's go to Ty Bartel.
Yeah, I think Lakeview here at home after a 33-0 win over Holy Name last week. They were looking really good. That defense looks strong. I like the Bulldogs at home in this one.
The same Holy Name that plays Niles? Is that the same one?
So I said two teams that didn't score at all last week, so something's got to give. That's why I said give me the Red Dragons, man.
Woo! Let's go, Niles. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Lakeview, just because it's at Lakeview. Jefferson has one of the sweetest fields you will ever see. Not just in this area, in the country, but they're not playing there. They're playing at Lakeview. Gary.
Lakeview was supposed to lose by more than 2 touchdowns last week, and they blanked their opponent and just pretty much dominated. I'm sticking with them this week.
Sorry about it. All right, Husey.
Yeah, I'll take Lakeview in this one.
Nice and simple. That means you got something in store. He's waiting on one game. I don't know what he's waiting on. He's got something up his sleeve. Fur.
Last year, Lakeview played South Range very tough and played the whole NE8 very tough. And I think Lakeview can give the run for the NE8 this year. Give me Lakeview.
Dogs. All right, next game, LeBray at Camel Memorial. Matt Marr has the game. He's been very intimate with the Camel Memorial Red Devils lately, doing the Camel Memorial show from Tavern 26. Well done, Matt Marr. Appreciate you. This could be another big game, guys. Let's go reverse skate on this one. Who you got, Fur? The Devils or the Vikings?
Give me LeBray.
All right, LeBray. Husey.
For tonight, I'll take LeBray. I'm not totally out on Campbell. I know they did have a big win last week against St. Thomas Aquinas, but you also kind of saw last year they had that big win against St. Thomas Aquinas week 1 also, but they didn't win a game the rest year, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not out. I'm just saying, like, I got to see more before I pick him. Just give me LeBray.
Oh, okay. He's got to see more. Camel?
Yeah.
Eric Hughes has to see more. Let's see if they show him tonight. All right, let's go to Gary Altizer.
Yeah, I'm kind of where Eric is. It was nice to see Camel get that win last week, but I just think I have to go with LeBray until Campbell shows some more.
Hey, you can see more of Camel right here on YSN, gentlemen, so make sure you're tuned in, okay? That's coming from Coach King. Tune in! Ty Bartel, who do you have?
Yeah, I mean, Drew Pasture has LeBray by 25. I don't know if I'd necessarily take them by the points there. I think Camel keeps it close. I do think they're going to battle. I love me some Soup City, but I do think LeBray will pull it off though in the victory.
Same.
Yeah, I got to agree with Ty there. I looked at that 25. I think that's absolutely insane. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near that far apart. I think these two teams are going to be in a battle tonight. I do think LeBray is coming home with the dub, though.
I got to stop for a second. Sam, something's been bothering me. Are you in a freaking locker room right now?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's about atmosphere, right?
Well played, sir. Well played. With that, I'm going to take Camel. Everybody else took LeBray, right? I'm taking Camel. Come on, Coach King. I love you. Come on, make it happen, baby. I certainly am not. I would never take that 25. I don't think Camel is a bad team at all. I don't think LeBray is a bad team. I think this could be a one score either way. And again, Storm Tracker 21 says raindrops are coming. Could be big. That echoes back and is driving me insane. Let's go to Laurel at Mohawk. Eric Hughes, you're on top of the box. Bring a ladder and an umbrella, my friend.
All right. I mean, I think this should be another really good game. I know Mohawk, they're coming off a tough loss against their rivals in Shank, 42-37 last week. Very high-scoring game. That's a great rivalry. It sucks we couldn't get there last week, but don't worry, I'll be there this week. But Mohawk, they still have a really good team. They lost some guys from last year, but they have Bobby Fadden at quarterback, who's really good, multi-sport athlete. Then they have – I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here.
Bobby Fadden's like a million plus scorer.
Jack Chapman. They have Jack Chapman over at linebacker, and he's kind of like the quarterback of their defense. They got a couple of nice leaders there. So I'll take the Warriors in this one.
I too will take the Warriors, and a tip of the cap to you, my friend, for going over across the border and hanging
Please
out.
don't rain tonight.
What?
Please don't rain tonight.
Oh,
I'm on top of the press box.
Yeah.
Just hold up until like 10 o'clock.
7 o'clock. It says it's raining in Youngstown, so you got about a half hour of a head start. Sammy, who do you have?
Oh, yeah, give me Mohawk in this one, baby. It's YSN all the way. They get to rest on their laurels tonight.
Oh, did you just make a pun?
I did.
That's crazy.
I got it. Ty Bartell, go ahead.
Yeah, I got to give the love to our Keystone State teams. Give me Mohawk in this one.
Gare?
Same.
Fur. Sweep it up. Sweep it up. All right, let's go to Liberty at Girard. Jordan Barber goes to a friendly confines where he's called a lot of games, but he is a Liberty boy. His brother is a senior for Liberty. He will have to have a divided call, 50-50, right down the pipe. Jordan's going to have it. Who do you have, Liberty or Girard? Let's go to the NE8's very own, Christopher Colucci.
I can't not pick an NE8 school, so give me Girard.
I can't wait till conference kicks up because I'm so tired.
NE8's the best division in the state of Ohio, or best conference in the state of Ohio. And we cover it. So you got the best conference in the state of Ohio on YSN Live every Friday night, baby. Let's go. Eric Hughes is up.
He knows because he knows what I'm going to say. He knows what I'm going to say. Hughes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm taking Girard also. Can't go against the NE8 school unless it's like that, of course.
Gare.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seemed like a lot of people were surprised at Liberty losing to JFK last week. I don't know why. I don't know. I think JFK is tough. They're going to be tough. Even last year in that down season, played a lot of teams tough. It was just a hard-fought game, but I just don't think they got enough for the Indians. Give me Girard.
Ty?
Girard's just one of those teams that just shells out good teams year in and year out. They may not be top of the NE8, but they're always winning seasons. They're always a tough-nosed team. I like Girard in this matchup as well.
Sammy?
It's impossible to pick against the NEA, but that's exactly what I'm doing. Give me Liberty. Girard looked good last week. This is going to be the one that starts it up for the Leopards, baby.
First, sit down. Nobody wants to see that. When you stand up. It's not a good picture. There you go. There you go. We didn't want to see Baby Fur hanging out. I also, I will take the Tribe. Give me the Girard Indians in the NE8. All right, let's go to Sam. That is great. Good on you, though. Good on you. Liberty,
Listen, it's honest to God. They played Warren JFK so tough, and I think Warren JFK is one of the best teams that nobody's talking about. Girard is very, very talented, but Liberty needs that circled win that's going to get their season started. I think it's going to be tonight. Gary
Niddle and Craig Walters for the first time together in the booth. Mansfield at Canfield. The Battle of the Fields. Canfield coming off a tough loss to one of the best teams in this state, West Branch. I'm taking Canfield in this matchup more than just a YSN team. This is Joe Ignazio's potential first victory as the Canfield head coach. Sat down with him on Wednesday. They are locked in. Even with the Canfield Fair going on, they are locked in, laser tight. Sam, who do you have?
I prefer my Fields with a can. Give me the Cardinals.
First prop of the year. First prop of the year goes to Sam. Ty, what do you have?
Mansfield Senior is a very good team, and they usually are year in and year out. There's going to be a tough one for Canfield, but I think there's nothing like getting punched in the mouth the week before, too, to kind of wake you up and make you realize how tough it is to get wins. I do think Canfield squeaks by here, but it's going to be a tough game.
Gare.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a company team. Don't feel great about it.
Ooh. Just pick the other team then. Pick the other team.
Okay, give me Mansfield.
All right, yeah. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Husey, who do you got?
Yeah, I know Canfield. They had a rough week last week against the Great West Branch team, but I think Sites is the exact opposite. I think they're going to dominate tonight. Give me the Cardinals.
All right. Fur?
I'm gonna be a scumbag. Give me Mansfield.
Oh, dude. That's not good for you. That's not a good look.
I know.
That's a bad look.
Especially for a North lineman.
Man, no, well, I hope you don't get pulled over tonight because you're getting it taken easily. Just because of who you are. Let's go Matthews at Southeast. Ty, you have this game. What are you expecting?
You know, this is going to be the first game for the Pirates as an YSN team, so we welcome them in tonight. They lost a close one to an Akron Garfield team last week, and it was a tough one, but they were trying to come back in that one. They had some chances too, just couldn't get over those 4th and 1, 3rd and short situations. They're senior heavy this year. The Mejia brothers, a couple of seniors, Antonio and Austin Mejia, they're going to be a dynamic duo on both offense and defense. I expect a lot out of them tonight. I'm excited to see what Coach Ewell will be able to do in front of a home crowd, and I'm excited to see that home crowd atmosphere. They're playing the Matthews Mustangs, which a little short in roster this year. They don't have a ton of guys, a ton of depth too. Where on Southeast side, they have a ton of depth, and I'm going to go with the depth. I'm going to go with the first game for the YSN school. Give me the Pirates tonight.
I think we counted 22 helmets for Matthews last week when we did the Jackson Milton Matthews game. Matthews, no slouch. They're going to run the ball, Ty, so you probably be out of there pretty quick tonight from a standpoint of both teams. If they're running, that clock just keeps on rolling too. Add some weather, you got a perfect recipe for being home and watching the audible call. Sam, who do you have?
Whatever the Prince of Portage says, I'm going with. Give me Southeast.
Prince of Portage. I like it. Gary?
Yeah, I think small school Ohio football numbers mean a whole lot. And I'm going to say it before Chris gets a chance to. Southeast has some good wrestlers over the years.
God bless
Got to
him.
go with them. DJ needs an ibuprofen. Someone getting him a couple.
Well, let's just go to Fur because we're going to talk wrestling. We'll have Wrestling Fridays.
We'll have wrestling Saturday to Saturday. Okay. That's what we're going to start doing here.
Well, you're going to be in the clink, buddy.
I know.
Different type of wrestling.
Matthews and Southeast. What did he say? I missed it.
That was one that he let slip by. Like, he did not mean to say that. It left us, and he's like, man, I really just said that.
Oh, man, that was well played, Sam. All right, Fur, go ahead.
I'm going to go on Facebook and hear what he just said, and you'll see my reaction while I'm muted. So, give me Southeast.
All right, pull it together. Hughes, who do you have?
I'll take Southeast.
Southeast. I also am taking Southeast. And hey, Pirate Nation, welcome to YSN, baby. We're happy to have you. So happy, and it's about time. We're happy to be able to cover those games. Hopefully, we're covering win number 1 for you tonight under the YSN banner. All right, next game, McDonald and Columbiana. Joe Eusebio and Mike Hartley makes his debut on YSN. Welcome to the team, Mike. Appreciate you. I'm going to go with McDonald. They, folks, look scary. That wing T is back. Coach Williams is on a mission. You got some dudes in McDonald, and nobody's talking about them. Give me the Blue Devils. Sam, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Wing T teams for me are always hard to bet against. It just works. It wins high school football games. That's what happens. Give me McDonald in this one.
I really don't think Columbiana is going to be a slouch, man. Coach Bob Spade had those boys playing inspired football last week against the Rockets, and they really impressed me in how they showed up to play and didn't quit. Drew Pasteur has McDonald by 1 point in this one, so, I mean, it's as close can get. I do agree, wing T offense wins football, especially if you got all the parts clicking. Give me the Blue Devils on this one. I guess you, Gary. Go on.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. I thought Columbiana played Louisville pretty good last week. It looked like it got away from them at the end of the game, but they were down, and then they showed some heart to come back. I think it might look the same tonight, but in a different way. I don't think McDonald's going, airing things out, but they will be pounding the ball. So I'm going Blue Devils.
I mean, McDonald, they have the wing T, sure, but Columbiana, Spencer Pruitt, coming off a big 5-touchdown performance. I think he's going to replicate that. Give me the Clippers.
Gotta get the Clipper clap, Eric. You gotta get that if you're gonna pick Columbia.
Yeah, I don't think I can pick against McDonald in this one. Of just after seeing stuff I've seen over the summer with them, I'm gonna pick McDonald.
All right, I am back. Lakeside at NDCL. Sam, Tyler has the call. Who do you have for the pick?
Yeah, so NDCL, they take a loss in week 1 to one of the best teams in Division II in Riverside. They really put up a heck of a fight against them. Not too much on the scoring side, but they were able to control a little bit on the defensive side. I truly believe this, and I know it's very homerish, that when it comes to athletes, I think Lakeside has some of the best you're going to see. J. Anthony Williams being in the backfield, Devin Miller being in the backfield, Nate Bartone, who is an absolute bulldozer back there, and they moved Matt Wagner from wide receiver to quarterback. So now they've got even more speed back there. I don't think speed is going to bode well for NDCL, and I think that's what Terry Henton, the head coach, is going to do. He's going to put his athletes out there to make plays. Lakeside, 2-0.
I really enjoyed your show with Lakeside and Coach Henton. Who's the running back that he said 3 yards guaranteed against anybody?
That would be Nate Bartone.
I want to see Nate Bartone versus the world. That's what I want to see. I want to see him go up against some of these teams on YSN because I listen, I'm not dogging the kid. I just want to see it. I love good, hard-hitting football, and I think we got some great defenses as well. So with that said, give me Nate Bartone and Lakeside tonight against NDCL. Ty.
I believe in the Dragons.
Yes! Wasn't a Paul Cusick one. I was saving that, but I guess we'll have to wait on that one now. Well played, sir. Gary?
I'm going to agree. I'm just going to stick with consensus here.
You don't have to, Gary. I feel like you're depressed about this.
It's okay.
Listen, they got good wrestlers too, Gary.
All right, there we go. Tiebreaker.
Hughes, who do you have?
I'll keep it short and sweet. Give me Lakeside.
Okay.
That a boy.
Sweep it up. Sweep it up. First says Lakeside. All right, Newton Falls and Jackson Milton. One team 0-1, the Tigers. The other team 1-0, the Blue Jays. Chris Colucci, you have the call. You're on top of the press box. Who you taking, the Jays or the Tigers?
My personal opinion in this game, I'm an NE8 and MVAC fan, so give me Jackson Milton.
They're both in the MVAC.
Well, I'd pick Jackson Milton either way. So I screwed that one up. I'm leaving.
Hey, Keegan White, keep your eyes on him.
So?
One of the big dog nominees this week. 4 touchdowns last week against Matthews. I'm taking Jackson Milton. Hughesy.
I'll take the MVAC Scarlet School. Give me Jackson Milton.
Oh, that's what you needed and you were digging for it. You were afraid to make a mistake there. And I respect that because I do the same thing. Gary.
Yeah, I just, from what little I know of both teams, I'm going with the Blue Jays.
Against the Tigers, you say?
Yes.
That's one of the few times you would ever go against the Tiger.
It's true. You're right.
In your life.
You're right.
I like the way Jackson Milton's football program they just keep getting better. They're on that uptrend right now. Give me the Blue Jays tonight.
Samuel?
Listen, the Blue Jays are a big momentum team, but I think that Newton Falls is trying to bounce back off a really tough loss last week. That town loves their football. Every time I've been in there, it feels like I'm in the middle of a gymnasium because everything is orange and black and striped. I think Newton Falls gets redemption this week. Give me Newton Falls.
Fur and I have been to do a Newton Falls game. You remember that?
Yeah, it was crazy. It wasn't like the first 2 plays scoring.
Yeah, both of them. And they both were for Newton Falls, coincidentally, I believe. So it was incredible. I like their press box. So good luck. Oh, no, you're at Milton. Never mind. You're on top of the press box. So it's a brand new press box, by the way. So enjoy that. They take good care of us at Jackson Milton. All right, Orange at Mineral Ridge. One of the few times Orange takes on a YSN school, and we got Mineral Ridge, the old stomping grounds of the Orange athletic director, Tim Porter, who hooked this up, and there's all kinds of connections. Noah Ricks, who will be leaving this area to go to Cleveland to be the Orange announcer, is announcing tonight for Orange versus Mineral Ridge. All of that being said, shake it up, throw it out. Who's coming out on top in this one? Let's start with Christopher Colucci.
Give me the MVAC school, baby. Give me Mineral Ridge.
Ridge gets one. Radar agrees. Let's go to Eric Hughes.
Yeah, I'll take the MVAC school again, back to back. Give me Mineral Ridge.
Let's go, Gare.
I'm going to the orange and black. Give me Ridge.
They're both orange and black.
Well, okay, well, give me Ridge anyway. I'm playing to this crap that you talk about. I play into it, and then you yell at me for it.
It took me a second. I'm like, wait a minute. We got two helmets back here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, the Lions aren't in their jungle tonight. They're in Rams country. Give me Mineral Ridge.
We got a Ridge.
Yeah, I watched Mineral Ridge play against what I believe is one of the tougher teams out here in the Pymatuning Valley Lakers last week. They were able to run the ball on that defense, which is very country, strong, hay baling strength. And Mineral Ridge was able to get it done. I think they're going to do the same thing to Orange tonight. Give me the Rams.
Everybody's taking the Rams? I can't let my boys from Orange get swept. It ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that. I'm taking Orange. I don't know if, this is just a compassion pick, and I love Orange. I also love Mineral Ridge a heck of a lot. I just guarantee a team that orange and black is going to win tonight. How about that, Gare? We could have went that route. The quiet. Cool. Okay. Cool. Cool.
I'm going to get yelled at, so I'm not talking.
I would never. Gary.
I'm teasing.
I would never yell at you. You seemed depressed when you were with that Mansfield pick. You're like, all right, Canfield, but I'm not happy about it. We love you, buddy. We love you.
Love you too.
You're a heartbeat of YSN, what we do. Pymatuning Valley at Cardinal. Who do we got here? Chad and Rob have the call. Sam, any insight on that?
So Rob Vickery, who is the father of Ty Vickery, who is the bowling ball that constantly scores for that Lakers offense, is going to be on the call. So it's going to be his first call on the network. So good luck to him tonight. Chad's first call without one of our guys with him. So good luck to both of those guys. Cardinals a pretty good team, but I'm telling you, you look on Drew Pasteur, and they don't have PV losing at all this year, and I don't think they're wrong, especially this week. Give me the Lakers.
Ty.
Yeah, what Sam said too. Lakers are playing that old school style football, and when you got the right pieces and the right parts, it can really go. Give me PV.
Gary Altizer.
Hey, lots of buzz about this Pie Valley team. I'm going to stick with the Lakers.
Should have censored him real quick. Should have got the boop.
Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take Pie Valley also. They really exceeded my expectations last week against
You see what you started? It's a domino effect, Gary. You see what you started?
God dang it. I can feel the emails being...
Gentlemen, there is no pie in Andover. It is Pymatuning or Lakers. And they will make it very apparent.
Don't yell at Gary. Don't you yell at my Gary.
I'm on Andover. Can I call him that?
That's exactly it. That's what I go with, because sometimes I forget to put Matuning on there too.
There you go. Yeah, Andover is a good one.
Oh gosh.
They got a new logo, by the way.
Oh yeah, what is it? The one that LeBron has?
It's a Laker, or well, it's like the Sailor, but it's updated. It's more like you'd see on like a Madden logo if it was a Sailor.
Hey, at all the wrestling tournaments, it's what I said. I won't repeat it, but that's how everybody refers to them in wrestling tournaments. So,
what do they want to be referred to as?
PV.
PV. That's what it is. PV. Okay, go ahead, Fur. We've waited too long for you.
I'm just patiently waiting down here. Give me the Lakers. Go ahead.
I too will take the Lakers because I'm a believer in Pymatuning Valley. Take the sweep too. Get the brooms, get the lakes, get everything. Rootstown at champion. CJ Bako makes his triumphant return to football. Hopefully he doesn't get locked in a press box this evening. I'm taking champion. Inside joke there. Let's go to Sam.
Listen, champion is their head ball coach, an Ashtabula fella by the name of Kemba Reese. So Ashtabulans stick together. Get me champion.
Especially when it comes to the yacht club. Ty Bartell.
A few times. I'm going to be a scumbag giving love to the Portage County School. Give me the Rovers. Give me Rootstown.
You son of a biscuit. All right, Gary, go ahead. You're safe here, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Rovers in this one.
You son of a gun!
Rovers. Give me the Rovers. Sorry.
Eric Hughes, you're not safe anymore.
Give me the MVAC Gray School. I'll take champion.
That a boy. Way to come back. And Fur.
Rootstown Rovers have had their opportunity to come to ysnlive.com, but they haven't yet. There are rivals in wrestling. Give me the champion. Flashes?
You got it.
Nailed
Give me
it.
the champion Flashes.
Nailed
He
it.
almost said lightning bolts.
Dude,
didn't
he,
you? You almost
he
said
came
lightning
on
bolts.
so strong, and then he Flashes. All right, Salem at South Range. Salem on the bottom end of Poland last week. South Range put the mercy clock on Springfield. I will have the game along with Sam Bellino. I am taking the South Range Raiders. I expect the Salem to come out with their hair on fire, but I think South Range has plenty of extinguishers prepared to just extinguish the Quakers. So give me South Range. Samuel.
Only two type of people pick against South Range: fools and liars, and I am neither. Give me South Range.
Your background does say that you're a liar because we thought
I
that
mean,
was
it's
your real
there.
locker room. You're a phony. Ty Bartell.
What's the winning rally call? Hoist the colors that you say all the time, DJ. I think you're going to be saying that tonight pretty big and pretty handedly. Give me South Range.
Gary Altizer.
Raiders roll, baby.
Come on, Hughes. Give me a swerve here.
Yeah, I picked against South Range last week when they played Springfield. That was obviously my bad. South Range went out there and dominated. I think they're going to do the same this week. Give me the Raiders.
Wise man.
Why do you sound like Pee-wee now?
Just wait till they play Struthers, though.
Oh!
Here we go.
We've lost to 3 NE8 schools, and that was
here we
in
go.
2019.
It's history moment with Chris Colucci.
Yeah, make it 4 soon.
Struthers has not beaten us. They're not beating us this year. South Range is going to repeat with the NE8 title. Give me South Range in this one. Calling the shots.
All right.
Well, you already gave away your week 5 pick, Hughes. Way to go. Unless he swerves us.
Did you think I was going to pick against Struthers to begin with?
We'll see. We'll see. You could swerve us all. Nobody thought I was picking against East Palestine, but guess what? The demons got me. My better demons got me. Southern Local at Crestview. Guys, this is a kind of a throwback to the old Tri-County League. Gary, you remember the old TCL. This is a throwback. This could be an old slobber knocker at Crestview tonight. Tony Perazio and Nick Van Pelt makes his first call of the YSN career. Welcome, Nick. I am going to go. I'm going to go with Crestview. I think Crestview, and I would imagine. Can somebody look up the past tour on this? I'm going to guess that Southern is favored. I am going for Crestview here.
By a touchdown. They're favored by a touchdown.
I'm taking the Rebels. Taking the Rebels. Sam, who do you have?
I do believe that you said the storm tracker said it was supposed to rain tonight. If there's going to be rain on the field, you ain't beating Southern Local. Not that I'm picking against them anyway, because I ain't sleeping on the couch. Give me Southern Local.
That sucks. You got to pick them because you sleep on the couch. All right, Ty, go ahead.
Yeah, I do like Southern in this one. I think the Drew Pasture has it right on the nose. I think it's going to be close. This game was fun the last couple years, if I recall correctly. I think it's going to be a close one, a fun one tonight. Give me Southern and by a score.
The ball hawk, Max Hawkins, is going to fly. He's going to set sail tonight. Gary Altizer, go for it.
Well, here in Columbia County, I'm looking out my window. It just got done pouring for about 15 minutes straight. It rained like crazy, and it looks like it's done. So hopefully it stays like that, and it's not too sloppy. I did hear that, I don't know how true this is, that one of Crestview's best playmakers was out last week and is supposed to be healthy tonight. This is a tight game. It's a coin flip for me, but I'm going to go with the home team. Give me the Rebels.
Hot take?
I'll go with the Rebels.
I saw Crestview play last Thursday. They looked very well. They have a three-headed monster in that backfield. I think they're going to come with a bounce-back win tonight. Give me Crestview.
All right. Next game, Warren JFK at Garrettsville Garfield. Folks, this game starts at 7. It could end at 7:30. That's if you put these two teams, they play in a toolbox, essentially, a phone booth, whatever you want to call it. They run the ball, and they do it a lot. So get there. Do not miss kickoff, because if you don't miss kickoff, you'll probably be driving in the parking lot while everybody's heading for the exits. I am going to take man, this is the one I didn't pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go JFK. I think they are on a mission this year. They're on a comeback tour, but Garrettsville Garfield, there was a lot of people pooping in their Cheerios last week because they lost a lot last year. So I'm going to go JFK. And again, if you guys can help me with Drew Pasture, I'm going to guess this is a tight contest as well, but I'm going to go JFK.
No, Drew Pasture actually has Garfield beating JFK by 34. I don't know where they're pulling that number from, because there is no football game these two are going to play where it's a blowout like that. The G-men are very, very good. JFK is very, very good. I think the G-men are going to be just a little bit bigger, hold on to the ball a little bit longer. Give me the G-men.
I don't even think either team gets to 34 tonight, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
That is crazy. But you know me, you know the Portage County pride. I call the G-men the pride of Portage County, man, with their football program. Mike Moser, he has it on lock. Watch out for a young man. Colin McGranahan had 2 interceptions last week, just a sophomore. That McGranahan family has a lot of good athletes in it. He's going to be one to watch on a very talented G-men defense.
Oh, the young laddie, McGranahan. Yes, he's great. Right out in space. How about the Gary Altizer?
This is another game that I thought was a really tough one to pick. I think you got 2 talented teams, but I just can't go against the G-men right now.
G-men. All right, Hughesy. Who do you got?
The G-men never seem to steer me wrong when I pick them. So give me the G-men.
Fur dog.
Is this even a question for me? I'm still waiting on my signed Keegan Sell jersey. So give me Garrettsville Garfield.
I figured he would give you his unitard.
All right, you made it weird.
Hang on.
All right.
Wycliffe at Ashtabula St. John. Sam Torres, you have a St. John on a Friday night.
Yeah, baby. One of 4 Friday night games this year.
Is it a full moon, all 4 of them?
Yes, and it's at home. So, you know, everything has to align for them because Geneva's got to be on the road. So last week, that other team.
Oh, okay.
But last week, St. John went out there against Trinity. And Trinity, I will tell you guys, even though we're not going to have the chance to cover it on Saturday, they've got an electric quarterback in Aiden Duncan. He's a St. Ed's transfer to Trinity. And he was really the biggest reason why St. John couldn't keep up with them. I don't think Wycliffe is going to have that type of athleticism to be able to go with St. John. St. John is a lot bigger. Their defense has stepped up a lot more. As the quarterback, Din Narducci, gets more and more comfortable in the pocket, they're going to unlock the passing. But what they did best last week, they rushed for about 115 yards. They might have had 115 yards altogether last year. So the run game is back at St. John. I think they're going to get it going tonight. Give me the Heralds.
We have breaking news, and this one is for Fur. First, shout out to Jim Flieger from Garfield, who is watching. And secondly, Fur, I don't know if you can read this. I'm going to try to pull this up for you. Can you?
Next time Keegan's in town.
That's
The
what I like to
signed
see.
Keegan Stell jersey is.
Uh-oh.
Did he
How did that happen?
Fur kicked him out.
I didn't kick him out. I didn't kick him out.
Fur muted the mic earlier. Now it's booting.
Classy.
I'm going to get blamed for it.
Why did you kick me out?
I didn't touch my mouse.
That's wild.
That's messed up. Straight up, Fur. You're
I was
grounded.
getting great information. Why do you think I would kick you out?
You just disappeared.
It was Hughes, not me.
Hughes doesn't have. No, we would never give him the code to the nuclear bomb. Never. No disrespect, Hughes. Never.
Okay, I don't care that you got kicked out. So I'm getting a signed Keegan Zell jersey?
You are. Jim Flieger, the AD, who we love so much, is getting you a signed Keegan Sell jersey. I mean, how does it get better than that?
It
doesn't. It's as good as it gets. Thank you, Coach Flieger. Appreciate you. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to take St. John. I heard everything you said, Sam, but that was breaking news. We had to get to it. Ty.
Yeah, I got to go with the Heralds in this one. Give me St. John.
All right, Gary.
I'm going to go with St. John.
By the way, if you ever knock me out of my own chat room again, I will.
I didn't
The bad
touch my
things that will
mouse.
happen
I
to
only
you.
muted you. I didn't touch anything.
You'll be doing soccer for the rest of your life. Hughes.
Give me St. John.
Okay. Is that it? We cleared that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to be honest with this next pick. I am a little biased. I might be a scumbag for the first time in a long time. 7 p.m. Wilmington, Pennsylvania. The Greyhounds at Hubbard. Zach and Braden have the call for us. But everybody wonders where this all started. The player profiles, the coaches' corners. It all started at Westminster, which if you know where Westminster College is, which, by the way, we just signed to have over 200 more sports and games on YSN every year. It is in New Wilmington, Pennsylvania. It all started in Wilmington, Pennsylvania for yours truly. The Greyhounds went on. Terry Varelli used to be their coach. Now it's Brandon Fillion, who I covered when I was in college. He was a player. The Greyhounds have unbelievable football. I have no freaking clue how they are this year. That's why I'm picking Hubbard, but God bless the Greyhounds. If you're from Wilmington, we would love to have you on YSN. Just letting you know. But tonight, you run into the buzzsaw that is the Hubbard Eagles. Caw-caw!
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on that train and go with the Eagles as well. They were impressive last week, and they look like they have a team ready to compete with just about everyone this year.
Fur.
You know who I'm picking. I'm not a scumbag. Never was.
I can do it too. I can do it too.
Touch
Thank God.
Oh, I got kicked out. I had no idea who got kicked out.
He was in the back room saying I didn't touch it.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
This isn't funny anymore.
It's not. You knocked me. I don't know how you knocked
didn't
me all the
kick
way
you
back to the
out.
home screen. Like I was on Internet Explorer for a minute. Netscape Navigator. You knocked me back to like 1996 with this thing.
It says that you have connectivity issues.
Who does? Me?
I don't know what you got going on over there, but pick your Wi-Fi up or something. Give me who are we even picking? This is getting out of hand.
Hubbard, Wilmington.
Give me Hubbard.
All right. I'm sorry, Hughes.
Hubbard.
And Gary
Fly, Eagles, fly.
on the road to victory. Okay. I need like a bigger screen or second screen or something because this is driving me nuts. Wellsville at Weirton. Gary, you're going, man. How the
What's
Tigers
that?
gonna do? How the Tigers going to do?
Well, I'll tell you what. Last week, playing against a team that whooped on us the year before, it wasn't close. The difference in the total yards, 274 to 255. Difference in first downs was 9 to 10. The real difference came in Wellsville had over 100 yards in penalties and some really horrible times and really questionable. Had a touchdown called back where 2 plays later, the other team ran it on a long touchdown and another 40-plus yard run called back. This is a different Wellsville team. We're at Madonna's very young and small. They only have 19 kids on their roster. The offense last week showcased all the athletes we had. Probably had 5 or 6 different kids touch the ball. I think that Wellsville is going to come out with a win tonight and really start to turn some heads.
Give me the Tigers as well. Sam.
I'm going with the team with the best baseball jerseys in all of YSN's land. Give me the Wellsville Tigers.
Eric Hughes.
I've never heard of Weird Madonna, to be honest. I'll just take Wellsville. No
Hot
disrespect.
take of the
I just don't know. Yeah.
Who's weird?
I'm with Eric. Give me Wellsville.
Ty.
Orange and black attack, sweep.
Thanks,
All
fellas.
right. It is East Liverpool at Indian Creek. And guys, I need you to help me out with this one because you know where I'm going. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Paul Cusick. I believe in Paul Cusick. East Liverpool, baby. Let's go. Sam, who do you got?
Potters, baby. Give it to me. Let's go.
Ty.
Potter Nation gets their first win tonight. Let's go.
Gary.
East Liverpool had a tough loss last week. Held Carrollton to like 136 yards total, but kept giving them short fields. I know that everybody in East Liverpool have a bad taste in their mouth from that, but Indian Creek got a big win over Cambridge, a team from down south, the OVAC. I think this is a tight one, but I'm going with the blue. Give me the Potters.
Eric Hughes.
Give me the Potters.
Fur Diggity.
East Liverpool's got some good wrestling. Give me East Liverpool.
All right. Quickly, Woodridge at West Branch. West Branch. Sam.
Get your guys hotel rooms for week 14, West Branch, because you're winning this week too.
Ooh, Ty.
Nobody's ready for West Branch. Go Warriors.
Gare.
Warriors.
E.
I'll go Warriors. I haven't even heard the name Woodbridge since we played them my sophomore year in the playoffs.
Fur.
I feel like they've been on the network a lot. But give me West
Every
Branch.
freaking week, man. They might as well be on YSN.
Woodridge? I don't remember. I don't know, honestly.
Well, they
I
didn't
haven't
play
heard the name
Struthers, so you wouldn't
That's
you
just
wouldn't
me
be paying
personally.
attention.
Brothers are Lowville.
exactly.
As long as
Struthers in Louisville. I'm out. I almost dropped a bad word. All right. Fur, did you pick?
Yeah, I said West Branch.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I just heard you making fun of people. All right. On to Ursuline and
Classic.
Bishop Hartley. All right. So letting people know on this one, okay? This is green on our schedule. We are a go for it. However, it's somebody else's feed. So if it falls out, our hands are clean. They already have a streaming service down there. They said they'd be more than willing to share the feed. We can embed it into our webpage, but we were not permitted to broadcast the game. So we will have it on ysnlive.com. It is not our feed. They are not our announcers. If there are announcers, just preparing you for what you might see or hear as our Ursuline Irish head on down to Bishop, which is Columbus? No? Yeah, Columbus.
area,
Okay,
yep.
so I am taking the Ursuline Irish. I am a little perturbed that we couldn't get someone to go down, but I digress. There's another complaint coming here in the Joe Dickey Electric What's Your Spark, but be ready for that, Sam.
Bishop will hardly compete in this one tonight. Give me the Irish by 35.
That's a reach. That's a reach, Sam. You're better than that. You're better than that. Ty, go.
If we ain't allowed to stream them, we'll just go down there and beat them. Give me the U.
Oh, that's
Love
what I'm
it!
talking about. Gary.
Give me green, Ursula.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. They're not playing.
give me
Yes,
green.
Not the school DJ. Come on, thinking cap, bud.
I thought maybe they had a good wrestling team at Green or something that you were just really excited about. Used.
I'll take the green and gold. Give me Ursula.
Fur. The U. All right. And then real quick, we have one to pick tomorrow. Valley Christian taking on St. Thomas Aquinas. The Hake Dog, everyone's favorite Patriot, trying to get his first win of the season. I'm taking Andy Hake. I'll never bet against him. Sammy.
If Hake is on the call, I'm always going Valley. Give me Valley.
Ty.
Hake-a-mania. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gary, what do you got? Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Give me my man Hake. Miss that guy. I'm going with the Eagles.
Syracuse.
I'll take the Eagles.
Cream of the crop. Chris Colucci, what do you got?
You know, I really want. No, I'm joking. Give me Andy Hake.
You son of a gun. You almost got ejected back to Netscape Navigator. All right, that's all of them. 32 games tonight. Again, and we're going to explain here in 1 second why there's not more. Guys, thank you so much for doing that. It is now time for the Joe Dickey Electric. What's Your Spark, presented by Joe Dickey Electric. They are everything electrical, and you can visit them on the web at DickeyElectric.com. All right, real quick, we're going straight across. Austin Town Pitch fan, listen, I hear you. I'm as mad as hell at the situation. We do not have your game tonight. You can see us pick. I'm picking you, hands down. I hope you win by a billion. Because here's what I'm going to – the biggest frustration that we have, I understand we're a business. I understand it takes money to move things. What pisses me off more than anything is that when leagues take the power out of the parents and schools' hands, $1,500 is the charge, the asking price or the stating price for the Federal League to stream a single game. $1,500. You know what that means? It means kids in the Federal League, student athletes in the Federal League, and oh, by the way, other sports are $1,000 a game. Volleyball, soccer, baseball, wrestling, anything, it's $1,000. It's four figures just to have your kids seen. You want to know why the Federal League is going to have trouble getting kids and getting their own student athletes to the next level and getting seen? It's because nobody in their right mind is ever going to pay $1,500 for a football, one single football game. This is a monopoly. The OHSAA needs to come down on these schools and say, this is bullcrap. These leagues, it's bullcrap. Because I can tell you, we have no idea where that money goes, and it's not going to your student athletes. So if you're a parent in Austintown Fitch, or you're a parent that anybody's going to be playing a Federal League school, you have to express your frustrations. They don't care what we have to say because we're the business, right? It's our business to be doing these streams. It's absolutely ridiculous. $1,500 for one game. $100, fine. We're in. We'll take care of it. We'll make it happen with a sponsorship. No sponsor wants to touch $1,500. That's bullcrap, and you know it. Sam.
Yeah, my spark tonight, I agree with you. $1,500 is absolutely ridiculous. What are you doing? Nothing for the kids. But I digress. My spark tonight, it is senior night. I am going to be the proud parent of my daughter, Gianna Torres, who is captain on the cheerleading team tonight. We get to walk her across the field tonight. She is a girl who has done everything the right way, and I couldn't be any more proud to be her father. Really excited to do this. I'm hoping I can get my emotions in check before it's time for the call. But that's my spark tonight, getting to walk with my daughter on senior night.
Hey, buddy, nobody's gonna say anything if you don't, because it's a special night. Get them J's on. Look fly. Ty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go positive. First and foremost, Austintown Fitch, you're gonna go down there and take care of business.
Let's go.
But just a lot of love getting back into it. It's week 2 for everyone else in the Valley, but it's week 1 football for me too. Got to finish up with the Mahoning Valley Scrappers. Blessed to be able to have the opportunity to do that again. That was a great run, and let's finish the season strong, Mahoning Valley. But I'm back in the booth for football tonight. Back doing high school sports. on a full-time basis, and I'm just excited to get back with these communities, man.
Go ahead, Gary.
Last night I got to do the first Wellsville girls volleyball game. This is year 7 for me doing it. They swept United. 2 freshmen and a sophomore starting, didn't miss a beat. Bella Popwriter and Presley Stokes come out. Looked like they didn't take a single day off of volleyball. It was great to be back on the mic doing that for the Tigers. Year 7 here. It's that sport especially, and those girls, they get me more pumped up than anybody else does. So shout out goes to them.
Hey, real quick before we get to Eric Hughes, we have a special caller calling in on the 1-800 Yoakley line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
They call me Coach X, dude. American patriot, loves his country. We're going to the end here. Hey, all the teams this week, good luck to all the teams. Stay healthy. It's a hot one tonight. I'm gonna enjoy this one in the comfort of the Hake living room. I'm gonna watch all the games on YSN like a kid in a candy store. I'm gonna put them all on 5 different TVs.
We love you, buddy. America first.
Hey, to the last dog's home. I'll see you, gentlemen. Take care.
I love him. All right, Hughes, go ahead.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to my stylist, Julie, for doing my hair today over on Boardman Canfield Road out in Boardman. Definitely should go check her out if you want to get your hair done. And second of all, I want to give a shout out to the Lowville Rockets. Big win for them last week against Columbiana. Lost a lot of guys, but looks like they're not going anywhere this year. They have a game against Toronto tonight on the road. But, it feels like every single time I don't get to call a Lowville game, it feels like they always come out on top. I'm expecting the same tonight. Rocket Nation, baby.
That's a good way to get kicked out of the Lowville booth. I know that. Hey, Hughes, what do you think she can do for me?
Not a lot.
Nothing, probably.
Thanks. Appreciate you, Fur.
We live in the world of AI. I believe in you.
I believe in Joe
can't even
Hendry.
save that.
All right, go, Fur.
Hey, I'm just happy Canfield Fair is back. My belly's really happy, and I'm about to gain 10 pounds, walk around the Canfield Fair and eating a bunch of food. I'm just blessed to see another week, another day here on this wonderful planet and spend time with wonderful people and get in the communities and get high school athletes on tape.
Amen. Guys, thank you so much. All the teams, just like Andy said, good luck to you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we will see you on the other side. 1 game tomorrow. Don't forget 32 games tonight on the network, all for free. Don't forget Audible Call. If you just want to toss that remote aside, Mike and the boys will have you covered from pillar to post starting at about 6:55 here from Athletics in Columbiana. For Sam, Ty, Gary, Eric Hughes, for Christopher Colucci, my name is DJ Yoakley. That does it for another Power Hour Super Show brought to you by Toyota of Warren. Peace. YSN thanks you for